Well, he has risen as significant for Smoke DZA because he wakes himself up on Twitter, where he has risen. For those that follow Smoke DZA on Twitter, that was like my opening lines for when I wanted the lines of communication to be open. Because when I get on Twitter, my phone rings, different shit happens. They feel like, it's okay to talk to me. So he has risen. I wanted to coin that into the album because of the significance of people just recognizing me for that. But on another note, I didn't put out music all last year. Just dealing with, shit with my dad and just other shit that kind of slowed me down from being an entertainer or whatever you want to call it. Well, my dad has fucking diabetes. He got his leg amputated, so I had to, be the good son, the prodigal son, and go hold down the fort. Rap, everything gotta just take a back seat for a second. I gotta make sure my dad get himself together. And he been out the crib for a year, so he's still in rehab right now, rehabilitating and shit. So, I mean, he really gave me the blessings, like, yo, get out my face. Like, I'm tired of seeing you. Like, go be creative. Like, you soaking, you sad, like, go make some money. So, I'm back.
Yeah, we earned that shit.
Fucking Heard That came like in 9th inning. That was like one of the last records that we cut. We've been working on this project for a year and a half. So when Fraudy was talking about that bounce, that particular sound, that was the hibachi that he cooked up that day. And I was forced to fucking come up with them 2 verses right then and there. Don't go home. I don't care if it's 5 a.m. You're gonna finish this, and trust me, this is gonna be one of those ones. And
I approach it from like, I'm producing, but I'm obviously also a fan of Smoke, and so I'm looking at it as like from a fan standpoint, like Smoke's put out a lot of projects, he's been at it for a minute, and I just feel like if I'm a fan of an artist, every time they come out with something, I want to hear obviously what I'm a fan of them for, like that style, but I also want to hear things that like are gonna kind of show me that they're pushing themselves, or show me that they're elevating, or show me that they're evolving.
I get caught in my comfort zone a lot, and Harry is like, no, we're gonna do something else. Like, you need tempo, bro. Like, come on, we're not, just like what he said, like, we're not angry all the time, so we need that bounce, Dad.
Not every joint we make gotta be a mid-tempo weed smoking song, and that's what for Heard That, like that horn just made me think of like, I don't know, it's luxurious. The sounds that we pulled from were a lot of these pieces that these studio musicians had created, Heard That being one of them. That's what I pretty much that's what I've been doing for a lot of music and for this whole project.
Of course, I always follow the lead because that's my brother, and he's not going to lead me in the wrong direction. So that's actually one of my favorite records. I'm glad that I was forced to record that at 5 a.m.
Man, what's up, Biz? It's your Uncle Snoop, man.
With Snoop, like my first record with Snoop, I didn't want to be what people expected it to be. That's why we kind of challenged the whole deep cover kind of aspect of it with the sound and the content. It's not like we're talking about getting high. It's like, okay, he got Snoop on some 93 Snoop shit, and not on some typical what we expect him to do. So, that's really what this whole project is too. It's not to give people what they expect. It's kind of like, we feed the beast. We giving them what they want, but at the same time, we giving them other shit too.